Let's get into our main card. We have Vicente Luque versus Ian Machado Garry. Ian Garry 13-0. Vicente Luque, a staple in the welterweight division. Ian Garry's minus 395. Big favorite here. Vicente Luque plus 290. A lot of, like we talked about the past few weeks, a lot of stuff going on with Ian Garry. Um, you could argue or you could ask the question, where is his head at? I think that's the big one here. And I kind of interested to see how he responds. Does it affect him? Does he come out, blame it on that, or does he just say, "Fuck it, I gotta roll with the punches. I take the adversity. I'm just gonna knock this dude out." I think that'll go a lot. This will show a lot of how he is the person and how he responds to
Mm-hmm.
this.
The
So I'm
mental
excited to see this.
fortitude, see what it's
Yeah.
like. Yeah, because throughout this whole time, Ian Gary's been getting more hate than any other fighter on the roster for the last couple weeks, maybe the last month. But not once have I seen anybody say or comment any negative things about his fighting ability. I think besides maybe Leon when he said he got KO'd at the gym, or one of Leon's friends said that or whatever. But Ian Garry is a legit prospect in that welterweight division. No one has denied that. And I fully expect Gary to take care of business this weekend. Like you touched on, the only thing is, where is his head at? That's going to be the real thing. And if he goes out there, looks ice cold, doesn't let it phase him, takes care of business, it's going to be a really big show. It's going to be a big tell, like you said, to if he's a real guy or if he's just another guy. What do you think of him
Yeah.
skipping on media day today? Is there any relevance to all the hate that's been going on? Do you kind of think he's dodging the smoke there?
See, and that's kind of it too. Like, so that kind of tells you how,
Mm-hmm.
like, is he not?
Like
Can he
it
not
is
handle it?
changing something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's definitely on his head. It's definitely something that bothers him, which it should. I think it. I don't. I think it would bother any human being. Um, I don't. He could look at it as like, why they're just gonna ask the same thing over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Um, or maybe it really is affecting him. Yeah, I don't know. Be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. I've heard both, like we talked about earlier off the air. I've heard he was going. I've heard he wasn't going. It'll be interesting to see. Um, or he could just be like, you know what, fuck the media, I'm just gonna go fight. Because it wasn't like, I think this situation, it wasn't like he started saying shit and then now he's not answering it. He never said
Yeah.
anything. It was all rumors brought on to him. So it's not like he stirred the pot and then now he's not answering the questions. It was never him in the first place. So in that perspective, it's kind of unfair to him to say, "Oh, well, you have to come and answer." Like, he didn't start any of that, and it's
Okay.
so like when we say like he's ducking, like what is he ducking? Because yeah, he's ducking those questions, but he just woke up one day and this happened. It wasn't like he said some shit or started some shit. It literally just happened. So that, I mean, in to have his side a little bit, that could also be a factor.
Yeah, I think it was literally he was talking some shit to MMA Guru about something completely unrelated. And then Guru went digging in the depths and went and found all this and posted it one morning, and it broke the MMA world.
Yeah.
So that's about where we're at right now with that. I do think it is a little odd though, because in every other Ian Garry fight, he has taken full advantage of the press conferences, all the media days. It seems like he always has outfits planned out. He has
It's because he always
one-liners
has
planned
it's because
out.
he always has the leverage.
That's true. That is very true. He might say, "This is a battle I don't want to fight right now. I just want to
Yeah.
go fight my battle in the octagon."
Yeah,
Yeah.
so as far as who wins the fight, I still like Ian Garry here. I think he's just better. I think he's sharper. Um, maybe he chases it early, finish the end, but I think we need to look at, like, Luque is really good. So I don't think we need to judge
Mm-hmm.
if Ian Garry doesn't get it done in convincing fashion, that it bothered him, it was on his head. Like, no, Vicente Luque is really good. So I think any win here for Gary is a good win and a big win.
Yeah, and I mean we've got to talk about Luke a little bit. I don't even think I've said his name yet, but he just beat he went skill for skill with
Oh yeah,
RDA, who is one of the most skilled fighters of all time. Sure, RDA is a little bit past his prime, but Luke looked amazing in that fight. So it's not like, yeah, he's not a
yeah,
slouch.
it's a tough one. That line's weird. That line's weird. I don't know. I don't think Luque wins, but I don't like that line. I don't like that line at all.
Just a little food for thought out there for anyone that really
Yeah.
hates Ian Garry, huh?
Yeah.